Have you ever had an experience where your consciousness expanded and you saw the world from a whole new perspective? This happened to me many years ago after visiting a shaman. My world was never the same. My perspectives was never the same. And it launched me into over a decade now, a journey of seeking and trying to understand what happened. If it wasn't for that moment, I wouldn't have this channel and I wouldn't be talking to you today and doing what I do for a living. If you've ever had that moment, or perhaps you've heard of other people having moments like that, these mystical experiences, and you're wondering what happened to you, or maybe you're curious about how do you get an experience like that, I'm going to explain to you in this video what's happening and why specifically semen retention for men is a vital part of the process awakening your Kundalini energy. Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Nakula and I help men master their S3X energy so you can become a powerhouse both in and outside the bedroom. Go to the link in the description below and take the free transmutation guide as a way to get started on your transmutation journey and ultimately your spiritual awakening. The analogy of a serpent coiled at the bottom of your spine is a beautiful way to describe what is known as Kundalini. Kundalini is the feminine form of the Sanskrit adjective meaning circular or coiled. In alchemy, the word applies to the life force that lies like a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, and that it can be sent along the spine up to the top of the head through prescribed postures and exercises. Semen retention mixed with this practice of alchemy, which I teach my students, will stir this life force inside of you and move it upwards through your spine and the main energy channels in your body, opening up your consciousness, increasing your vibration until it reaches the top of the head. I'm going to give you 8 signs to be aware of so you can know for sure if you're progressing along your spiritual awakening and you can help stimulate your progress. Number 1 is breakdown or crisis. This can show up in many ways and is often where most people get stuck or stop the journey altogether. They kind of get freaked out. Things begin to change and then they stop, because they essentially have an identity crisis. You may no longer experience the same interest in the activities that you were participating in. You may no longer experience the same interest in the people you used to be interested in, or you may have completely different goals for your life. This can be confusing and even scary and may cause disruption in your relationships, in your career, in your finances, and your overall belief systems and how you perceive the world. Always remember, for a breakthrough to happen in your life, first a breakdown must occur. That is the law. So don't be afraid of these temporary challenges or this initial breakdown. Understand that you're moving into a new vibrational frequency. You're expanding your consciousness. To go from second base to third base, you've got to leave the old base. You can't hang on to the old second base and expect to reach third base. You've got to be willing to let go of the old and embrace the new. Number 2 is physical, emotional, and energetic symptoms. Physically, you may notice unrest, sleepless nights, or even a dip in energy where you feel like sleeping a lot. This will balance out, and it's also why it's important, especially in these 2 phases, that you're working with a coach, a mentor, a spiritual mentor, someone who's helping you navigate the challenges that you're facing and can guide you into moving through these processes in a quick and easy way so that you don't do too much damage along the way. You may notice more heat in the body. You may notice you're sweating. You may notice tingling sensations as your vibration increases. Others may experience a calmness like never before in situations where you would normally worry or be full of stress, or you would argue or feel negative emotions. It will seem like you've transcended the world and its problems and its issues. Whatever you're experiencing, know that it's all part of the journey and that you're being shown what you need to work on so that you can continue to rise in your consciousness. Your emotions may be up and down. You may feel deep joy and bliss and ecstasy and just a wonder for life. And then other times you may feel like sad and worried or angry, or negative emotions may appear as part of this journey. Your emotions are being opened up so that you can heal. It's almost like every trauma and every wound that you have experienced will come to the forefront, and you'll have to face it and be like, it hurts. But that's a good thing. Just like in the physical world, when you have a cut, the healing process hurts sometimes more than the cut itself. So healing can be painful, but it's necessary for you to grow stronger and rise up to the next level. Number 3 symptom is that you may find yourself wanting and desiring and opening up to experiencing new things. Now, this is where the journey gets a lot of fun. You may be drawn to new people, new relationships. You may now have an interest in spiritual practices like meditation, like breath work, like alchemy, Reiki, or even interest in different religious processes and expressions. Gifts and talents that you didn't even know you had that have been lying dormant may start to come to the surface and want to express themselves. Art, creativity, wanting to explore new foods, wanting to travel, wanting to experience the world, and different ways of life may all emerge. This openness of mind is reflective of how your consciousness or vibration is rising. And as your vibration, your consciousness rises, it begins to open and expand your mind. You no longer feel satisfied with your current way of living. Maybe your 9-to-5 job is no longer cutting it. Maybe the career path you're on no longer interests you. Maybe watching TV for 3 hours a day is no longer fun anymore. You now want to get out and be part of the world. You want to experience things. You want to taste and feel and smell and experience life because you are becoming more and more in tune with the vibrant nature of life. This may have desires of wanting to start your own business, increase your income or finances, redesign your lifestyle, and even make an impact in this world. The number 4 symptom is support with ease and grace. You will notice that life seems to support your plans. Things are coming to you with ease and grace. You're no longer fighting against life. You're no longer swimming against the current, but you're moving with it. You're no longer trying to control the external world, control the politics, control the people around you. You're allowing life to move as it's meant to move. And because of this letting go, this lack of resistance, the universe itself, God himself, is starting to work through you. He's starting to direct you, and things are beginning to flourish with ease and grace. You'll also notice the synchronicities, the support coming in. Books may fall into your awareness or lap. Teachers, videos, opportunities are coming towards you in abundance, and you recognize that there's no such thing as luck, but that the universe is a perfect equation, all working under the law. You accept the challenges as opportunities for growth, and pain as growing pains, and resistance moves away. And this takes you to the number 5 symptom, which is increased sensitivity to external stimulation. Your senses or mind are becoming sharper, your memory's increasing, and you begin to lose interest in things that weaken you. Drugs, alcohol, adult content, processed food, low-quality conversations and relationships no longer catch your interest. You no longer want to participate. You have stronger boundaries, and because of that, you're moving into higher and higher frequencies and vibrancy of life. You feel the warmth of the sun on your skin in a deeper way. The smells are heightened. Sight and sound and taste are all enhanced, giving you a richer experience to life. And number 6 is increased sensitivity to your internal energies. Intuition is heightened. Internal truths are revealed. You're no longer seeking truth from the outside of yourself. You're no longer waiting for the world to approve you, or does this person have the answer, or does that? You take coaching, guiding, and mentorship, but at the same time, you take 100% responsibility for your internal world. You can hear God and the universe speaking directly to you and therefore through you, giving you purpose and revealing your next steps. You understand yourself at a deeper level, understanding your deep desires, your strengths, and your weaknesses in a non-judgmental way. Your qualities are heightened, and your ability to face fears, challenges, and loss are increased, giving you personal strength and power like never before. And number 7 is that you feel oneness with everything. Empathy. You feel other people's challenges. You start giving up dualistic thinking, me versus them, left wing, right wing, this country, that country. You lose those mental constructs of this world, and you see people clearer, and you feel their struggles and their pain. Not that you just feel sorry for them. You deeply feel what they're going through, and you can empathize because you see yourself in them and you see them in you. You see God in everything, and you see everything in God. You see the oneness and individual expression all at the same time, which leads you to the 8th symptom of purpose and destiny. You understand your part to play in the world. Your decisions, your actions, your thoughts, your words are chosen carefully as you begin to live truthfully and authentically. You no longer care what the world thinks about you. You simply move towards your divine nature, and you have full trust in the process. Whether others approve or not, whether they come with you or not, is no longer a concern. Everybody will get there at their time. Semen retention mixed with the practices of alchemy is a progression of opening up these energy centers and moving through these symptoms, allowing you to progressively become a self-realized soul. This process can take years to move through on your own, and ultimately it comes with ups and downs. I myself know I've traveled up and down on the scale of consciousness, but each time getting stronger and stronger and more solidified in my spiritual realization. And this is the gift of alchemy in which I would love to teach you if you're interested in deepening your spiritual practice, expanding and shifting your consciousness so that you can experience a vibrant, high vibe life where you can experience synchronicities and deeper truths about yourself and this world. This will make you powerful in all areas of life and an effective leader, businessman, and overall citizen of this planet. If you're serious about learning this process, I'm looking for serious students. Make sure you book some time with me. My calendar is in the description below. The free program is also there, so you can take advantage of that. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Never miss a video as I give you more and more practices and tools to be able to open up your consciousness and experience your own Kundalini awakening.